If you are on my email list at MetaHelm.com, or if you are following me on social media, you may have noticed that I have been referencing an app called Focusmate. I signed up for Focusmate and I started using Focusmate a little bit over a month ago. It was a recommendation from one of my mentors and colleagues, George Cao, who has been using Focusmate for years now. And I signed up and I started to try it because I was curious about the promise that Focusmate claims to be delivering with this app. And the promise is that you will get a lot more things done. You will also generate flow on demand. And in fact, I used to believe that to get inspired, I had to wait for inspiration to show up. To get things done, I had to be in the right conditions, the right mood, the right place, the right mindset. All of that now, I believe, is actually not true. I think that with this app, if you try it, you'll be very happy to find out, just like me, that you can also decide when you want to be productive, when you want to be creative, when you want to generate inspiration. So I'm just a Focusmate user. I'm not sponsored or or anything of that sort. That's not what I do. I just want to spread the word about something that may be useful for you. So let me just show you what Focusmate looks like, so that you know where to find it and how to sign up for it. So this is the homepage for Focusmate. Once you sign up, if you sign up for free, you get 3 sessions per week. And if you pay $5 a month, you get unlimited sessions. So what Focusmate is very simple. I'm going to log in here with my credentials. And so what it does is that you have access to a calendar. You pick a session, either a 25 minutes or a 50-minute session, and you will be matched with another Focusmate user, part of this platform. And what you will do is that you will join the meeting. It looks a little bit like Zoom. You will join the meeting. You will say hello. You will share what you're going to be working on during this session. And once you both have shared that, you just stay silent. You can either mute yourself or turn off your video, and you're there to work. That is it. That's just as simple as that. There's a great scheduling interface and some functionality. I can add the calendar invitations very easily to my Outlook app, my Microsoft Outlook app, for convenience. But basically, that's it. That's all you do. So when the app tells you that you have an upcoming session, so I'm going to be working with someone tomorrow next at 7:30 here in Seattle. And I'll just have to click join, and the session will start automatically. So why did I want to share this with you? It's because I have seen this. I have worked as an entrepreneur, as an independent consultant for so many years, and it's so easy to get distracted. It's so easy to just go do all sorts of creative activity and end the week with the feeling that you could have done more, actually end a long week thinking you could have been more disciplined, been more productive. So I just completed my 100th session today with Focusmate. And my colleague on Focusmate noticed it and say, "Well, you should, what did you learn? Like, what has been your experience?" And that prompted a few thoughts. So I jotted them down on a note here, and I just want to share them with you. So here are, to me, the 5 biggest benefits that I have enjoyed using Focusmate. The first one, like I said, is the absolute awesome power to generate flow. Yes, you can generate flow on demand. Flow is not something that just is magic that you have or you don't have. You're born innate, you're born with it or not, and it's not innate. No, flow is discipline. It's sitting at your desk, doing what you're supposed to do, focusing until you get in touch with the right ideas and doing the work that you have to do. And so If you have an app, that schedule that for you, that you know that you're going to have to show up at 7:30 a.m. and work on an email, on a piece of content, on a new project, or work with somebody, well, this is it. You generate flow at the time that you want. The second thing I find very useful is, as an entrepreneur, we are faced with solitude. It's a lonely work. Even if we have a team, we have to make countless decisions on our own. And just knowing that you work, that someone is there, someone shows up to make you accountable, just breaks that cycle and just break that mindset. So I didn't think this would be something that would affect me when I started MetaHelm 6 years ago now. But over time, I noticed that it was eroding some of my joy. It was eroding some of my productivity, and I think I just found a new way now to break that solitude cycle. The third one, and also a huge piece, is that it's just an accountability booster. It just forces you to show up. It forces you to be strict and disciplined. And actually, Focusmate measures that for you. It gives you a score. It tells you how many sessions you showed up on time, how many you skipped, and you only can see the score. So yeah, so it just forces accountability. During the month and a half I've used this app, I showed up almost late to meetings, but because I can access it from my phone, I was on the go. I was almost at home. I started the call. I started the Focusmate session from my phone. I started quickly interacting with my Focusmate, telling this person what I was going to work on, and then quickly made it to my house, sat at my desk, and kept working. Without this app, I would have probably been distracted by this, by that, went to the kitchen, checked the mail, things like this, and didn't get to work. So accountability, very important. Another piece is honesty, right? Because it's like playing golf alone, right? You have to be honest and transparent with yourself, right? You set up those sessions, and if you're not going to, if you keep canceling them, and if you don't show up, if you tell your partner that you're going to work on this particular piece, but you end up doing something, who do you lie to? Your partner doesn't care. He or she or they have their own thing to do, but you lie to yourself. So just puts you in front of this mirror with yourself and forces you to be honest. So the fifth bonus here, the fifth benefit here, is that it helps you really get a much better sense for how much time some of your tasks are actually going to take. And I am one of these people who's really, really bad at estimating actually how long something is going to take. And so that's been like this for many, many years. We work on things and I say, oh yeah, this is going to take 2 hours. Well, no, it actually takes a day. I'm underestimating time. I have a natural handicap for time measurement, I would say, and having your day chunked into little increments of 25 or 50-minute sessions just tells you, oh yeah, that's it, you just worked for 50 minutes. You don't even have to set a timer because you're on a Focusmate session, so you can see the countdown. It shows up on your browser tab, and so that helped me get reclaim a better sense for how much time I'm actually spending on some of my most critical weekly tasks or my special projects. So there you have them, the 5 benefits and why you should use Focusmate, in my opinion. So again, who is this for really? It's for everyone. People do everything with Focusmate, for younger, older, no matter where you are, no matter what your activity is, what your profession is. I've seen people do art, people study for their exams, accounting, people even do I was on the Focusmate session the other day with somebody who was actually cooking. because, right, that's what they need to do. So you can do literally anything. Oh, somebody else was also cleaning up their garage. It's just any task that you feel like you need to accomplish, and you get you've been maybe putting it off, you've rescheduled too many times, and now is the time for you to do. And so for entrepreneurs, right, if you are tired of the long to-dos that never get done, if you are an expert procrastinator like I can be sometimes, and you want to stop that cycle, this is really for you. And there will be no more excuse to really get things done. So check it out, focusmate.com, and please comment and tell me how it's working for you. I'm interested in continuing the experiment, and maybe if you sign up, I will run into you and work in silence with you. Good luck with Focusmate.